My name is Matthew Hatch, and I want to go to the Ironman 70.3 World Championships next year. In high school, I didn't achieve a whole lot in regards to sports, and I never did much once I came to college. So this is my chance to start challenging myself and try to achieve bigger and better things. Never been very consistent in my training once I came to college. I've done previous triathlons, but in preparation for those, I was very inconsistent. So my goal with putting this on YouTube is to try and challenge myself to put out weekly videos, be more transparent with my training, and I think by doing that, I will improve by wanting to have better workouts to talk about and by actively trying to put more out there. As of recording this, I have about 100 days until Ironman 70.3 Ruidoso, where I aim to qualify for the 2027 World Championships. I originally did some triathlons when I was in middle school and freshman year of high school prior to COVID hitting, so it's been about 6 years since then. And I started again recently when my dad had texted me if I wanted his triathlon bike before he tries to sell it, so I took him up on it. I was coming back into running from a little bit of a hiatus, and I was getting injured pretty consistently, so I figured biking would be a good way to keep some fitness and build some endurance, but I also threw in some swimming to otherwise try and stay fit and kind of stay active in other ways besides just biking. I started to fall back in love with triathlon and the whole routine of trying to balance the multiple sports and just the training in general benefited me a lot, and I enjoyed it more than I remembered. So I've been training for a little over a year now, just not consistently. I've raced 2 sprint triathlons, one here in New Mexico last August, and then one over in Arizona where my folks live around December. So with this channel, I'm hoping to build some consistency, document my journey and efforts, and just overall have something I can look back on as I progress. This last week in review, I had a very consistent week. Monday was an hour 10 on the bike, just nice and light. Decided I wanted to start going outside more with the bike instead of staying on the trainer. So I was riding up and down the Bosque and just did about an hour 10, hour 20. Tuesday was my long ride, just zone 2 for 2 hour 20, just shy of 40 miles. Wednesday was kind of an off day. It was my swim, run, kind of brick workout, but swimming and running instead. I did about half-mile swim, 750 yards, followed by a 2-mile run. Just was gassed, not feeling it, didn't want to be on the treadmill that late at night, and call it a night with just a little bit of effort, but still try to get out there a bit. Thursday, I had a workout planned, an early class and some exams got in the way, and I kind of had to do it on the treadmill. It was intended to be a 4x1 mile at 6:30 to 6:45 pace with a 90-second rest. So I did a 10-minute warm-up, and then I did 2x1 mile. Before I was just getting my heart rate too high. I wasn't able to hit those times. I had a 6:45 and a 6:50. Rounded out to 4 miles, and then just kind of went about my day. Friday went a lot better. Again, a good couple exams, but my girlfriend got on the bike and we went out late at night. I did a nice, easy 10-mile run, keeping the heart rate low. She biked with me and gave me the nutrition I needed, brought a speaker, and just had a good night with it. And then, as we're recording this on Sunday, yesterday I had an hour and a half total biking. 10-minute zone 1, just nice warm up, get into the motions and warm up as I go. Then I had 20 hold on. Saturday was a bike workout. I had 10-minute zone 1 warm up, just kind of get onto the trail and start moving, followed by 20 minutes of zone 2, trying to stay in that 135 to 145 heart rate, and then 30-minute zone 3 where I was actively trying to stay in aero and just kind of push and keep my heart rate a little bit higher, and then finish that with 30 more minutes at zone 2. And to finish off the week on Sunday, I like to go for a little lift and otherwise just have a good recovery day, but a little bit on the tired side. Worked last night, had a busy day just running errands and living, doing homework, and just didn't get around to lifting, but that's okay. Needed a day off, didn't want to overexert my body this week and then have another down week. So hoping to just kind of finish out the night nice and recovered, go on the same schedule next week with an easy and then a long, and then swim run and sort of work my way through the exact same way I did this week. But yeah, overall, very, very good week. Nice and easy, low stress for sure, but zero complaints about this week. So yeah, just hoping for another good week next week, and that's kind of all I have now.